So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to utilize subscripts as well as symbols in order to correctly format a chemical equation as well as chemical formulas. So I'm going to use the discussion forum in order to demonstrate this, and I'm just going to use the reaction that shows how hydrogen combines with oxygen to produce water. So I have a balanced equation shown, but it's not formatted correctly. Please keep in mind that in chemical formulas, any numbers included must be shown as subscripts to the right of whatever element it represents. So the subscript tells us how many of that element or how many of that atom, and right now I do not have it formatted correctly. So this 2 next to the H, it shouldn't be shown as it's shown now. It should be shown as a subscript. So in your form, you have these toolbars. I'll just click here. The toolbars that stretch across. If you're not seeing the full toolbar, you may have to expand your window, or you can click on this full screen option, so this crossbar at the end, to expand it so that you're able to see more icons. But you have the first section is how you want to format your paragraphs, and then you have your font options. And so you want to go to the font options to add in your subscript. So you can type it out unformatted as I generated, and then I'm simply highlighting that 2 that I want to change to a subscript. I'm going to click in my font options. So if you notice, you have the B for bold, I for italics, and then you have U for underline, but then you have this little drop arrow. If you click on it, it'll give you additional options. And so those additional options, you have underline. I'll just deselect so that you can see all the options. You have underline, strike through, superscript, and then subscript. So I'm simply highlighting what I want to change. If I wanted it to be superscript, I would select superscript. You want that when you're dealing with ions and you're dealing with charges, but with chemical formulas, if I just need to indicate how many hydrogen, I need it to be as a subscript. And so I'm going to do that for all of the numbers that are included in these different formulas, because each should be shown as a subscript. And so now I have my chemical formulas formatted correctly, but my equation for the arrow, I simply use dashes and a greater than symbol. And so I need to format that correctly as well. So I'm just going to delete that. And in order to add an arrow, we have options to utilize symbols within Folio. So if we keep moving over across that icon, again, if you put your cursor there, it'll give you an indication as to what each icon represents. So if I go back to the left, I could change the color of my font. I can change, if I now move to the right, I can change how it's aligned, left, right, center, or justified. I can add bullets. And then you get to this section for your different media. They call it insert stuff. So you can add different things. You can add files, you can add links to videos, you can link it to other pages, you can add images, but that's what this next section represents. So from here to this point. So just look at where it's highlighted from here to there. It's just inserting different things. So if I need to insert a symbol, again, I'm gonna put my cursor where I want my symbol to go. This little plus symbol allows you to utilize and access the other insert options. So just click on that arrow again, and it shows you the additional options. You want to go down to symbols. And the way this updated symbols section is modified and formatted, you can either type what you're looking for. So I can search. If I know I want an arrow, I can just start typing arrow, and it'll start filtering so that I'm seeing the different types of arrows. Or you can use the options to the left, which categorizes them, and there's a category for arrows. I could have clicked on that. So if I remove my search and just click on arrows, it's going to show me the different things that are in the arrows category. So from there, I just want to select the right arrow, and once you click on it, it automatically inserts it. So now I have a chemical equation that is formatted correctly to include the chemical formulas, which are also formatted correctly. So I hope this helps.